What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today we are going to do the Jedi Knight Luke journey, show you all the tiers, how I did everything. We're going to start off here, Wampa, Relic 3. I've got him modded for tenacity, basically, to make sure we're able to land the debuffs and everything on this and survive the hits back from Jedi Knight Luke here, or Commander Luke. I don't know who's on the other side. It's a Luke. And then basically we're just trying to keep our protection up and just hitting Luke back. This tier pretty simple, not super difficult on this, and just ramping up our damage here. As long as we got protection up, I'm not too worried. There we go. And just hitting back again. We do counterattack, so works out pretty well most of the time, and just trying to wait out the hits from Luke back to us there. And yeah, as long as we keep our protection up, shouldn't be an issue here. And you can see we are doing quite a bit. There he goes back into that, and go ahead and ramp it up again, and getting some of those damage over time, stacking as well, and getting quite a few hits in there, and boom. And so that is going to get us a victory there, get our first shards there of Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. Hopefully, that was, to me, that was one of the easier tiers. Next up, this one is against the Wampa, and it is, honestly, there was a lot of RNG involved in this. Getting those hits, getting some of the speed downs is pretty key. I did not remod Luke for this event specifically, so it's just the regular mods that I'm running on him. Basically, you want to do basics and that kind of stuff as long as you still have protection. That's basically what I mean, basic all the time, and make sure you get all that stuff on there, and then boom. And now we do need to heal ourselves up to get our protection back. And you can see Wampa is pretty well healed as well. There we go. And heal ourselves up again to get out of that mode. And yeah, just keep hitting. And this is just a survivability thing. Getting enough turns. That speed down is pretty critical. So you may want to do like potency or something like that on Jedi Knight Luke, or CLS is what we're using here. And he is only Relic 3 to do this, and I was able to get through it. It did take, I probably did, I'm trying to remember how many I did total. It was probably 5 or 6 total times to do that tier. This tier here, tier 3, is pretty simple. I did fail the first time just because I wasn't quick enough. I ran it again, and we're able to get through it. The key here is just make sure on the first phase of this, make sure everybody survives, A, and then B, make sure your cooldowns are reset, and get rid of what we can. A couple ability blocks there, not too bad from Rolo, so that will help us. And really just hitting these stormtroopers over and over again, or snow troopers. Some more ability blocks there, so that's good. And we can do a single tap, and yeah, it's just getting through these stormtroopers is going to be the tough part in this one, and just making sure everybody's in a pretty good spot when you come back for the second phase. So we're getting through, and there we go. Tenacity down never hurts. We can go ahead and eliminate all our debuffs on everybody, and then we only landed one ability block. Unfortunate. So get through this stormtrooper. Everybody is Relic 3 right now on this squad. And we can go through and do another one of those. And yeah, we're doing okay right now. Rolo is looking not great. But everybody else, like Captain Han, is doing good. He's still has plenty of protection there. And C-3PO is under stealth. And now just managing those cooldowns. Make sure don't use any abilities there on that last one. And so now on this one, it is basically a race. Vader has those stacks. So every time one of his team takes a turn, it is going to be an issue that they get rid of those stacks. So really you want to try to get rid of Veers. It was my main goal here. You see we're already down to 14 stacks there, but if we get rid of Veers, he doesn't do the AoE or the mass assist that he has. Like, that helps a lot. So now we're down to 10. And like if we can stun people, that's also helpful. Didn't get the stun, fortunately. And we're getting down there. Oh, and we got stunned. That is not great. Do that. There we go. Got rid of another one. So down to 3 now. Because if Vader takes a turn, he'll do Merciless basically first thing and just knock out a bunch of our people. So we should... Got ability block there. And maybe we can get a stun. Oh, we actually knocked him out. So we're looking pretty good now. Still got 1 stack. So as long as we can get through this guy, we should be good to do it. There we go. So very close there. But yeah, as long as you get through all those troopers before. But Veers is the target there because of the AoE or is a mass assist. You can get rid of him fairly quickly. We are going to do this next one. So basically home 1 here. And then we have Relic 3, Han Solo, and Chewbacca, and then like a Gear 7. I think it's Biggs that's with this one. So we have, you know, not a great team here, or not fully upgraded, but it'll be enough. They're all 7 stars. So that's the main thing that's required for this. I think the Millennium Falcon, having it up and running, is very helpful, very useful. And basically, we're just trying to get through some of the ships and basically, you know, stall basically for time. Once we can get our ships out, then we can, you know, do... It's basically just you're stalling the Empire basically to get off Hoth. So just trying to get past this ISD, and then we'll be good. So there, get a dodge, which wasn't great. At 92%, so we're close. And Biggs, there we go. So we've got the hyperdrive now. Boom, hit it again, and then hit it again. And that is going to get us the victory for this. So pretty simple tier. Yeah, I definitely think having, I mean, you're going to have a Millennium Falcon anyways at 7 stars, and I think having those pilots, Chewbacca's already going to be at 3, and I just felt like Han Solo is going to be useful anyways with the CLS team, with anywhere else. I mean, he's a good character to have. Want him for Jabba at 8, so putting him to 3 wasn't a problem for that mission, just so I knew we could get through it. Next up, we've got this tier here, and so CLS and then Hermit Yoda, both at Relic 3. No special modding done to any of them, just kind of just some mods that we have. Basically, so you can see we got speed down everybody, then we got a stun, so we're in pretty good shape, and that is the key here is just to keep stunning, keep, you know, everybody needs a stun. And then Hermit Yoda just doing some damage there. And gonna do Masters again and just hit. And yeah, so stuns and speed downs, never a problem here in the first tier at least. Again, stun, like over, and now we've got everybody stunned, so we're in a pretty good shape, and just have to go back through and do that again. I should have done master training there. That was a mistake. So now, there we go. Got speed down again. And call him to assist. There we go, got a stun. And so yeah, basically we're just switching back and forth. Whoever's got a stun is who we, or doesn't have a stun is who we're hitting over and over and over again. And stun, and then switch back. Man, I mean, Hermit Yoda is just there to heal up and then call CLS to assist, basically. So yeah, it's a whole lot of just stunning over and over again, and getting those blocks and everything else, ability blocks and then speed downs, or not ability blocks, sorry, healing immunity and then like defense down is mainly what's going on there. So another one, and should be a couple more hits on each of them and we should be good. There's that one, and he's gonna get one more turn, but doesn't matter. We do knock him out. And so the second phase of this is going to be just a whole lot of doing that, and then we'll only heal ourselves up again if we get pretty low, and getting that speed down is definitely crucial. Defense down now. Unfortunately we have ability block. I do probably need to heal up to damage over time. You can see that speed down definitely helps us quite a bit. And boom, and he's gonna get a turn. Got ability block, but that's okay. I think one more hit and we should be good. There we go, got the victory in that phase. That was tier 5 of that, or phase, yeah. So getting towards the end of this event, tier 6. This tier is definitely the one I struggled with the most. I actually did upgrade Chewbacca to Relic 6, just because I was going for Jedi Master Luke, Leia, those, one of those, Jabba, one of them requires him at 6. I think it might be JML. But, so I was like, well, I'm going to do it anyways. So the main thing you want to do is get ability blocks with Leia, and then you want to get blinds with Chewbacca here, and then Lando. Just always do the AoE. As long as there's multiple people on the field, it will reset his cooldown if he gets a critical hit. So you really want his critical chance to be really high. The mods on this one are pretty important. I did both of... I did Lando for critical chance up on like everything, and a lot of speed on everyone. Chewbacca, I did put some of my pretty fast mods on him, and then yeah, so you want to get through all of these characters. The next phase, like I could always get through this phase most of the time without losing anybody, and then the problem would be on the next tier. So we are going to blind, and unfortunately we only got one blind on that one, which is not great. So we're going to throw out ability blocks. We got it on everybody, so that is really good. And then AoE here again, and then we're going to just single shot these, and we're going to take a little bit of damage there. And the AoE there, unfortunately, I probably shouldn't have done the AoE, because now it won't reset the cooldown because there wasn't multiple critical hits on it. So we only got, we did not get the ability block on Boba Fett. Boba Fett is the one you want to control the most in this tier. So getting the blinds out, so that was good. So since he had the blind and he was able to use his AoE, it missed. So now he gets a pretty good shot there on Chewbacca. And then here we're going to throw out that, and we only get 2 ability blocks. So that is not great. We're going to throw blind. Everybody's blinded now, so that is really good. And then AoE again. Get through. So the officers are the 2 that always go down first. Leia is not looking great right now. There we go. We got some ability blocks out, and we can do a blind, AoE again, and then just start hitting Boba Fett since nobody has the stuff on him. And we got another ability block there on Boba Fett. And there we went through his first layer, and now We took an AoE, but that is okay. So we got ability blocked, but does not matter. We were able to get through it. I will say that one took me the longest probably, and that was like a dozen attempts with probably still like 3 or 4 of those after I upgraded Chewbacca to Relic 6 but I did remod everybody on that. So I do think that helped. Definitely mods matter in tier 6. Tier 7 is also a tough one. It took me a couple tries here, and most of that was just RNG. There's some RNG with this one. There's RNG with tier 6 as well. Like just going through that and trying to figure out, what we need to do, win basically. So the first phase of this is pretty simple. Just hit him over and over again. Make sure you have enough health to go into the next phase. You can see we're going to get hit with ability block occasionally. Totally okay with that. As long as we don't have an ability block, use the bigger hit. And then once your protection's gone, I like to go into and heal up a little bit. And you can see we're definitely got through the first phase, so that's fine. Second phase, there's these, he's going to throw wall sconces at you. Like he's wanting to redecorate, I think is what it is. And so what I would do is, we almost die there because we didn't get through enough of them. But we can go here now and do some basics. Basic again, and the speed down is critical again as he's getting turns. I want to make sure we're healing ourselves up as well. You can see some of the sconces came back, and as long as you get through 2 of them and block a couple of them, you should be okay. And you can see they come back, and then you hit, and then we get hit with 1. Doesn't do that much if 1 hits us, so as long as you can get through a couple of them, just use your basic on them. They're not that difficult, but as long as you're doing that, should be pretty good. But yeah, there is some RNG with it, and at this point we're just trying to race so the sconces don't come back and we don't have to deal with them again. But yeah, heal again, and then hit. And then the sconces come back, so we'll hit 1 and hit the second one here, and then 1 will hit us, so that's fine. And we don't have speed down right now on Vader, which is a problem. There we go. And get back, and we have ability block on us. And we switch stances again, and didn't do that much damage over time. So that's fine. And there we go. Oh, almost. The sconces come back, but at this point, I got hit by 2 of them that time. So you can see, get close there. And that's the problem. Like you're having to focus on those while you're doing this. So luckily that didn't do that much. So now he throws them through the window, and we're going to go out, sucked out. Into that. So the last tier here is going to be Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker, and so we are going to go ahead, and I realized I didn't have his leadership Zeta. I just never applied it. So I do think basically the abilities that are on it I think are going to help us for this. He is Relic 7 already because of other requirements that we needed him at Relic 7. So I'm going to apply this. I don't know if it's totally necessary, but I think it does. I mean, I felt like it helped. I tried it once before this without it, and then did a second turn with it. And I got through it on the first try with all 3 Zetas. I mean, for sure, Merciless Massacre, year 1 anyways. And whatever the other Zeta is. He has 3 total. I think that one is helpful anyways outside of this. And then if you are ever going to use them as a solo, I think it is a solid pick anyways. So here we're just hit. Want a basic most of the time. And then do that stuff, and just over and over and over again. Basics are good for ability block, so you may need that, and you get a speed down there, but he already lost it. And so hit again. So we got ability blocks. And I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time to get through them. But once you get them down, and once basically you're just trying to wait out the time. So ability blocks are pretty crucial, so he can't use his abilities. Having good speed mods on your Darth Vader, and then also, that. So mods also important in that tier. And we do complete it and get Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker. So that is going to be another character we can work on. Need him to Relic 7 for Jabba, or for Jedi Master Luke. Neither one of them has to be relicked. So we will add him to the list of characters that we need to relic at some point, along with everything else that we have to do. But yeah, hopefully this guide is helpful. I think, definitely some of those battles, there is some RNG, definitely not on the level of like, C-3PO event or anything like that, which obviously if you're watching this guide and trying to do it, you've already done the C-3PO event. I don't think there's any battles on this one that are near that level. So hopefully that helps you guys with this. 7 stars there, Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, and I am pretty happy with how the event went. And some of the upgrades we did have to do are useful anyways on that team. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.